Welcome to Global Hub Updates. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Just before dawn, a quiet diplomatic cable signaled a seismic shift in Southeast Asian geopolitics. In Washington, D.C., Congress approved a landmark warship deal with the Philippines. This multi-billion-dollar commitment would transform the Philippine Navy. The new fleet gives the Philippines unprecedented maritime power in contested waters. The deal was the result of patient diplomacy and strategic resolve. For the U.S., it reaffirmed a historic alliance and commitment to international law. For the Philippines, it was a promise to defend its sovereignty. The Philippines was stepping up as a maritime power. This was more than a transaction. It was a new era for both nations. A new chapter in maritime security had begun. For decades, the Philippine Navy sailed with aging, hand-me-down ships, proud but outmatched. The need for change was obvious to sailors and leaders alike. The transformation began with the Horizon program, a bold modernization plan. New helicopters, patrol craft, and 2 modern frigates, BRP Jose Rizal and BRP Antonio Luna, marked the first steps. These ships introduced the Navy to advanced sensors, missile systems, and networked warfare. The experience gained paved the way for something bigger. The new U.S. deal is the critical leap, a move from classic cars to high-performance machines. These warships are designed not just to patrol, but to dominate. More than steel and technology, this leap is about mindset, a shift to credible deterrence. Imagine a sailor who once navigated with paper charts now training on state-of-the-art systems. He'll track targets on advanced radar, communicate securely, and operate sophisticated missiles. This is the human story of transformation. The Navy is investing in its people, moving decisively from the past into a high-tech present. The new fleet will empower sailors to defend their nation with confidence. The Philippines is no longer just keeping up, it's setting a new standard. The leap forward is about national pride and future security. The Navy's evolution is a symbol of the country's resolve. The era of improvisation is over. The Philippine Navy is ready for the challenges ahead. The U.S.-Philippines alliance, forged in World War II and formalized in 1951, has endured decades of change. Once anchored by massive U.S. bases, the partnership evolved after their closure in the 1990s. Joint exercises like Balikatan kept the militaries interoperable. New threats, terrorism and South China Sea tensions, demanded a modern alliance. The new warship deal is the most powerful symbol of this evolution. It's not just about training, it's about empowering the Philippines as a maritime power. The U.S. is investing in its allies' capabilities, not just providing patrol boats. This reflects a new American strategy. Partners securing their own regions. A stronger Philippines means a more stable Indo-Pacific. The alliance is built on shared democratic values and commitment to the rule of law. When Philippine supply boats are harassed, it's an affront to these principles. This deal is a direct response. Bullying will not go unanswered. The alliance is now a living, breathing commitment. It's a promise of meaningful support in the face of threats. The partnership is reborn for the 21st century. Together, the allies are ready to meet new challenges. These new warships are more than just armed vessels. They're floating hubs of advanced technology. Modeled after the U.S. Navy's Constellation-class frigate, they're true multi-mission platforms. Stealthy hulls make them hard to detect, giving them a critical edge. At their core is a powerful combat system, likely a version of Aegis, integrating sensors and weapons seamlessly. The SPY-6 radar tracks hundreds of targets, providing a 360-degree battlefield view. Vertical launching systems allow for a mix of air defense and anti-ship missiles. Advanced anti-submarine suites and a helicopter hangar extend their reach. These ships can create a defensive bubble hundreds of miles wide. They can protect convoys, deny adversaries control of sea lanes, and enforce the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. For the first time, the Philippine Navy can meaningfully contribute to multinational operations. The new fleet is a practical tool for defending sovereignty. It's a leap from aspiration to real capability. The Philippines now has the means to stand guard over its vital interests. These ships are the backbone of a modern, credible deterrent. A warship's true strength lies in its crew. This deal includes an unprecedented training program for Filipino sailors, engineers, and officers. Before the first frigate arrives, crews will train in the U.S., learning from top naval experts. Future captains will serve on U.S. deployments, gaining real-world experience. Technicians and engineers will master the complex systems that power the new fleet. An Alliance Integration Center at Subic Bay will ensure seamless cooperation for years to come. Joint planning, intelligence sharing, and exercises will become routine. This investment in people creates future leaders and instructors for the Philippine Navy. The human connection transforms the deal into a true partnership. The alliance's strength will endure long after the ships are launched. The arrival of these frigates will fundamentally shift the balance in the South China Sea. For years, larger nations relied on overwhelming force to intimidate the Philippines. Now, a modern Philippine warship can't be easily pushed aside. Aggressors must think twice before provoking a vessel with real firepower. This new deterrence enhances maritime security and sovereignty. Outposts like Ayungin Shoal will be safer with modern ships providing overwatch. The risk of miscalculation rises for would-be aggressors. The goal isn't to start conflict, but to prevent it by raising the cost of aggression. The Philippines now has a credible voice in its own backyard. The future of the South China Sea will be shaped by capability, not just claims. The rules of engagement have changed. This warship deal is a cornerstone of the U.S. Indo-Pacific strategy. The Philippines, a frontline state, sits astride vital global sea lanes. Strengthening its defenses is an investment in regional and global stability. The strategy is about building a network of allies committed to international law and peaceful dispute resolution. Integrated deterrence, combining diplomacy, economics, and military power, underpins this approach. The deal sends a clear message: the U.S. and its allies are united. Security guarantees are backed by real capabilities, not just words. The agreement affirms America's long-term commitment to the region. By empowering the Philippines, the U.S. builds a more resilient security network. The entire Indo-Pacific becomes safer and more stable. The deal's announcement sent ripples across Southeast Asia. Claimant states like Vietnam and Malaysia quietly welcome a stronger Philippines. It balances regional power and reinforces the principle of sovereignty. Some ASEAN members, closer to China, view the deal with caution. Officially, ASEAN will call for calm and dialogue, but unity will be tested. Australia and Japan, key U.S. allies, strongly support the move. Expect more joint exercises and deeper security cooperation. China will condemn the deal, but behind the scenes, its planners must reassess. The presence of advanced frigates complicates their calculations. The Philippines now commands new respect in regional waters. This deal is more than a military transaction. It's a statement of national pride and destiny. The Philippines is reclaiming its role as a maritime leader, determined to defend its sovereignty. For the U.S., it's a fulfillment of treaty obligations and a strategic investment in a stable partner. The new ships will spur local industry and create a new generation of skilled professionals. Daily cooperation will forge unbreakable bonds between the two militaries. The relationship moves from assistance to true partnership. The goal, a Southeast Asia defined by law, not might. Fishermen, traders, and nations can pursue their futures without fear. This is a bet on a future where sovereignty is respected. Two allies, united by history and values, are forging a destiny of peace and stability.